Well, welcome everybody. Al King, CEO and founder of Top Networkers Group here, welcoming you to our live at 5:38. All jokes aside, the live at 5 scheduled for today was actually running late because I was running late. Right now, that's where we are as a team right now. It would be awesome if we had some other team leaders who could step up and actually conduct the live at 5, which we just started. We just started kicking this thing off, so it's okay where we are in terms of our growth as a team right now. But again, it would be awesome if we had a few other people who could step into the role and actually host the live at 5, which is, I'm sure, where we're going. As you guys can see here on your screen now, this is the 1MLM live office. Let's go ahead and log back in here. I want to just show you guys some things that were just updated. We're going to go ahead and let you guys know that the next one is going to be scheduled for June 17th, 2014. I'm going to go ahead and log in here. Hopefully you guys can see how this whole thing works. Okay. Because I do know that it's not going to show you all the windows, but let's do this here. Okay. See if you guys can see that. Okay, you guys can. Awesome. So when you're logging into the live office, just a real quick one, make sure you uncheck the update status, then go ahead and join the room. Now, what you can't see here is a pop-up comes onto the screen. Let's see if I can show this to you guys here. Okay. So here's the pop-up that comes up on your screen when you're logging into the live office with Facebook. Now, this doesn't happen with Twitter. This does happen with Facebook. When this comes up on your screen, I'm going to go right here and I am going to actually hit cancel, or I'm going to go here to the top and I'm going to hit close. This is sort of the technology we use to bring you the live office. It is, an interesting website, all kinds of stuff going on. GRSMTNG, just so you guys know what that stands for, that's Get Rich Saving Money Top Networkers Group. That's really the name of our channel here. And if you were to share this link, what's going to happen is people will go directly to this website. And they will go directly into our room on the website, which I'm going to show you guys right now. Let's close this box here. Okay, let's go back to the screenshot. Here is our room here on the actual website, and just so you guys can kind of get some insight on to what we're actually doing here, we've pretty much just embedded our room, our website, within the live office. So here's the live office again. This is actually our room, our profile, or our chat room that we have set up on this website. But what you'll see here is the link on this website goes to the person that owns this profile. And so this is why you don't want to share the Tiny Chat link on your Facebook. Because you don't want to bring people directly here, right? Instead, you want to bring people to your live office. Now, let me just show you guys where your links are for the live office. First and foremost, all of these are swipe copy that you can use to promote on Facebook, on Google+, on Twitter, where you can actually invite people using the same language. And what you will find is that your link for the live office is actually embedded in all of these. I'm sorry, let me just kind of show you guys. I'm just going to grab one. I'm going to copy this here, okay? Or you can right click and copy. We'll go to share just to kind of show you guys what comes up. And paste. Okay. And what you guys should be able to see here is my link is in the copy. Okay. Now again, what we're going to have to actually go through and do is update a few things, which I'm going to do right now, because that's some of what I'm going to show you here in our quick update here for today. Just some of the stuff that we've updated, and some of the things that we have already provided for members of our team. Okay. Oh, and just so you guys could kind of see there, as I was actually sharing that link, I realized something as well. That actually did not have your live office link. That one was a capture page. And for those of you who are not utilizing our Stifort program, you may or may not have access to the capture pages, which we have. So I will make sure I double back and cover that real quick here for you guys. Here's an update so you guys can see it. We've updated our chart for our ranks with Top Networkers Group, and this is what I was sort of alluding to at the beginning of the call. In order for us to really get to where we need to be, we really need to promote someone to this first earned position of team leader. Okay, and what we've done is we've actually taken off the estimated incomes for a couple of reasons. First, of course, there's the legal reason. You know, we don't want to make any claims, but without our $10, opportunity that we had prior to that change, there's no way to really estimate the earnings based purely on the $10 unlocked level at this time. We may bring that back at a future date, but I thought it would be better anyway to go ahead and estimate it with the size of the organization. Because if you can imagine the size of your organization, then you can kind of do the math to figure out how much money you would be making, with a certain amount of people in our system if they're following you. And so that's the first thing that we have updated. We also fixed a little flaw here in our regional vice president category. So you guys can kind of see what's going on here, and even made sure that our estimations on the size of your organization at these ranks was just a little bit more accurate, and so we wanted to include more of a range, so you'll have more of an idea of how large your organization will be. Now, again, one of the things that you want to understand is that we used to allow everyone to broadcast here in the live office. We didn't have any kind of stipulations. Myself and Milton Muzan, when we set this thing up, we really wanted people to be in here around the clock. We wanted folks to be able to be on the camera and on the mic, but of course not everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone's not trained to do a presentation. A lot of people would sort of run folks off, if you will. Okay, and so we want to make sure that we have trained leaders broadcasting out of the live office, and to do that, of course, we have to promote some of you to this position first of team leader. Now, this is an important chart for those of you who are joining Top Networkers Group or are new to the team, or even those of you who have been around for a couple of weeks now, or even for some of you who joined and quit, and maybe you're wondering what we're up to now. Well, this is important for you to understand. We were just talking about a $10 program that got cut from our system simply because they went out of business. Another free program recently, we had to drop them out of our system because they got rid of their social network. So that's sort of why we built the system. We know that companies can go out of business at any time, and we want to put the emphasis, the focus on our structure, making sure that our partnerships are in line, because the companies will come and go. And so speaking of companies coming, I've been sort of telling you guys, we're going to be adding some new programs very, very soon at each level, at the free level, at the $10 level. You know, we're going to bring more income opportunities into the system. And oftentimes I come across people who want to pull, you know, or who want to pull programs into our system. They think it would be a good fit, and sometimes they sort of want me to throw it into the system right away. And one of the things that I say all the time here through Top Networkers Group is that we're looking for people who are loyal to the team, people who are actually part of the team. And so these ranks allow us to identify those people. In fact, when you achieve these ranks, you're identifying yourself as a team leader, as a team director, as a managing director. What this tells us is that you're really, really serious about being part of our team. And if you're a team director and you're suggesting I take a look at pulling a company into the system, I'm going to take it a lot more seriously than I would someone who's a customer or someone who's barely a team member, right? Because this person hasn't demonstrated anything in terms of letting us know that they're really serious about being part of what we're doing here, focusing on the structure, building a network, building an actual organization, because that's what we're up to here. And so some of these tools are in place to help you do it. Okay, again, you want to be using the live office throughout the week. You want to actually meet with your prospects in the live office. Have them go to step 1 and watch the video. It's 30 minutes long, okay? If they're talking to you and having, you know, a conversation with you, if they're on Facebook, if they're checking their phone, they're doing everything but watching that video, that prospect isn't going to understand what we're doing. They're not going to get the full picture. So it's important that you ask them to eliminate the distractions and watch the video. If they're asking you questions, point them back to the video. Make sure they're watching the video. The video will answer 100% of their questions. If they're still asking questions, that's how you know they have not watched the video. So keep pointing them back there. This is how you sort people. This is how you sort leads. This is how you figure out who's really going to be part of your organization and who's just asking questions, who's just bumping their gums, as we love to actually say. Folks, you want to become a master at sorting. You want to bring people into the office and sort them. Okay? You want to let folks know, hey, listen, I would love to talk with you after you've concluded watching the video. In the meanwhile, I'm bringing other people in who are interested in the prospect of working with me. I hope you're taking notes. Write this stuff down. This is going to serve you well later. Lastly, folks, I have to get back to these updates. I want to encourage you to go through the training that is available inside the members area. Okay? Start watching the videos. Start letting us know that you're watching the videos. We want to see your name in the chat box. Okay? If I don't see your name in here, that means you're not watching the training videos, you guys. All right? So look, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.